and we are getting ready to shoot with Miss Samantha here. For the rest of the month, this production right here will not go on sale until April. So for the rest of the month, if you guys are looking to pick up the ambush production that is already for sale, that will help us out moving into the future here. So get ready for this and then enjoy the video coming up here with Samantha. Here we are.
Hi.
First of all, don't be alarmed. This is a suit. I am in different attire. You've never seen it before, I don't think. I am here with Miss Samantha, who is going to be the star of our third original live action production, which we are filming in a few days.
So excited.
She is. And she has watched the Kidnap production and some other videos on the channel. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to watch the Kidnap production together.
Yes.
The same way I did last week with the commentary. We're going to run through that. We're going to have both the display screen and this going. So we'll swap back and forth between those. So.
Sounds good.
All right. We're running. So this captures our voice just as well as the camera does. Yeah. Oh. So our voice will go through both cameras. So. Okay. And there's our great still.
Yeah.
Look at my mask. Look, it's an old mask. It's got it's not.
Before we entertain,
it's missing the top.
Better not forget to subscribe.
And there's the intro.
The lovely performance.
Now see that intro.
Yes.
That intro was supposed to be like a little promo, because she was supposed to be around for more episodes, and it was going to be a running show and everything.
Where did you go?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Samantha's taking over.
So for future productions, we're probably going to have a similar kind of idea for like a little promo, but it's going to look more professional. It's not going to be shot with a GoPro and
just a little bit, a little bit more.
So,
see what you got. Let's see what shots you got.
Listen to that wind. The GoPro wind.
Concentrating on the cell phone.
Yeah. We can skip along here. We're gonna move.
Sure.
And here's where she identifies the license plate on the car. And I don't know if she's placing a call to the police bureau or to her parents or what.
Who is that? Who's making an appearance?
Uh-oh.
What?
And then everyone who watched the bloopers and everything saw me run up and make all the noise on that gravel. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Like, what? And she knew, too. Like, she turned around and she's like, hey, I heard you. Like, what am I supposed to see? There's the music.
Help! Help! Help!
Some royalty-free music.
Help! 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 Help!
It's either the
Help!
contract for the...
Please don't! Please don't!
Calm down. And here's the... when you get the killing time, looking at the camera was set, now, see, now, we may be able to, if it's, now, I didn't even think about this, but our camera person on Saturday,
Yes.
it's gonna be, if we do this right here,
Right.
oh, I should add, this production, it's not a remake of the Kidnap production, however, it is very heavily inspired by it, so there's that.
It has a camera person?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And this good camera that you're watching from right now. So our camera person and us, are all three of us going to be able to cram in the back seat of a car? I was thinking about that.
Well, you're the one.
I'm large. I'm thinking to myself, is that going to work? Now, obviously, she can sit in a front seat and film, but if we wanted to get camera angles like this from the side, I don't know if she's going to be able to do it. So I will have the
It
GoPro.
happens.
Yeah, I will have the GoPro because the one thing it's good at is suctioning the windows. Like this, that's what it is right there. It's on the back window.
Nice, yes.
That's about the only thing it's good for. And well, if it's outside
Good section.
with the light, if it's outside with the lighting, well, if it's daylight out, like this picture quality looks decent. I
It
think.
does, yep.
So the only thing you can't do like is you don't want to like hit the window or the car or anything because then
Down it
that
goes.
thing, the
the
flap
sound.
on the back, the close, you have to open it to let the sound in. So you have it open and it like there's like a latch and it flaps around and vibrates. That thing picks up
Oh no.
the smallest
Yeah.
sound. So
That's what it's doing when it does. Look at me looking at the cameras. Well, I'm like, I gotta check to make sure it's on because I gotta know.
Please
and you
don't,
can't
please.
play back on a GoPro.
Please.
You can't see if you got it
My mom's gonna
or
be
what it
home
looks
soon.
like. I mean, like the GoPro's useful for like a
Please.
big area.
Help.
If you're shooting a
You don't have
room.
to do this.
But not parsing.
Well,
Don't.
like,
You need
well,
money?
if you wanted something up close, like you have to like
I
literally.
promise
like,
I'll,
put the
I'll,
camera
I'll
in
give
your
you anything
face.
right now.
Even
Please
then,
don't
it would
hurt
still
me.
look like I'm sitting back because of this broad. And it takes me way too long to cuff her. Like way too freaking long. Like I set them up, but I mean like.
Please untie me. It
Well,
hurts.
girls have really small wrists, so like you have to keep pulling them and keep pulling them, and then this should have been edited like differently. No, watch, pay attention,
Okay, sure.
I'm
like
gonna put this gag on. I'm not gonna
can't
scream.
hear very well, bad sound quality. See how like, look at
That
me,
you're-
mess around, like can't get the tape off the roll, and then look, now I'm back again without, like I tried to start it,
Nod your head.
and then I'm back again to the same spot as before. Like I guess maybe if like you're like trying to show, oh he's running a different camera angle, but you know what that is right there? Me looking off to the side like that.
what I didn't tell anybody. Okay, if you look back here
Yeah.
where I ran from,
Yes.
that's a golf course. I told you, and no one. It was March 2nd and horrendous weather, so extremely cold, and you can't see it in there. I was actually lucky to get to wear the mask because it helped with the cold weather.
You're like
But
keeping warm.
yeah,
Like keeping warm.
she was freezing. And so nobody's golfing on March 2nd in the blistering cold. But our driveway, this is my old house.
Yeah.
The driveway is actually an access road for like a gas company in the back. So I'm looking out to make sure that a truck doesn't come.
Right.
Because if it
They're shocking
does,
people.
if it does, like I gotta duck down. And you know what? It actually kind of would have been cool because it would have shown it go, and I
You
could
gotta
have,
duck
and I
down.
could have been like, shut up, shit, like
Legit,
yeah,
like-
like it would have looked like this unsuspecting truck would have become a character in the production, which actually
That's all part of it.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Like something, you know, sometimes stuff like that happens.
Maybe the next one.
Well, I actually took when I sold the house, I took a photo out in the front, and when I took the photo, I kind of with a lot of geese around a pond, and I scared them, and they all flew, and they're all flying in front of the house when I took the photo. It looks awesome. Like
Nice.
you can't plan something like that.
No, for sure. For sure. See, taping her up.
Yeah, well,
Slowly but surely. I'm sure your skills are different now.
watch it because you have payback coming.
I know.
Payback coming.
I know. Alright, Sasha, you did it though. You got through.
Yeah. I added this later. I didn't think. Okay, right here. See, there's the pond and everything. So I've been in front of that. I added this later, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for a little added scene. Little added scene, but this wasn't done with her. This was done later. Like a few days later, I just went outside with the GoPro and stood right where the car was and filmed this,
Yes.
and then cut back to the actual scene. It's filmed right here, and then back. It's the same way I'm doing back and forth between this. But it was kind of to be like from her point of view, to like her like looking out, like somebody help me, like where, you know, the blank area.
Right, that's all that she.
And then, yeah, that would have been cool again, like with the truck if that would have happened. Yeah, she decked her head. Somebody wrote in the comments on the last video, poor Sasha at this point. And then you heard the noise it made. That was a stupid flap on the GoPro. And no one told me that my shirt had
Why
come
you're
up.
sticking out?
Nobody told me. The camera person forgot to tell me about that.
Oh wait, now you have
And then
your
this-
person
yeah.
get all the details.
Yeah. They'll say, no, no, you got a problem. So this took again way too long. Actually, if you go back a little, I guess how I took that. I have like one of the footstool ladders, and I carried that around. That's how I took these shots like that, and it works fairly efficient. Well, it works better in that chair because it had different levels. Yeah, I should have brought. Yeah, we had a little tripod. Yeah, we had a tripod issue.
We had a little
tripod.
Yeah, we had a tripod issue getting this set up.
Yeah, a little small. Apparently we don't know how to use tripods.
When I had her in the back, I don't know which part it was in, one of the parts, and like I don't know if I broke character or if I was just forgetting I was acting. I was like, are you okay? Like I asked her if she was okay. Like I don't know if it was, and like that's what. Well, you can tell where it happens.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
Okay. I was like, well, he's nice.
You-
A little bit
Yeah, well, the
considerate.
comments are great. What a nice kidnapper. He said, hold on. We'll see where it happens. We'll see the splice. It's somewhere in here.
I'll give you anything right now. Please don't hurt me.
You don't have anything. You can't get it.
Please.
There, right there. You see that flicker? That's where I was like, are you okay? Or so, and then I had to. So, yeah. So, pointless little car ride here where I back up and move forward. It's kind of something where I have something else planned. An added scene. That's while you're sitting here watching. Make some comments about the pointless car ride. She's gonna have a lot to say about this video. That's a little spoiler for
All the negatives. All the negatives.
She's gonna be a human comment section. So 30 minutes have passed and we're still obviously on the same property.
Here.
Obviously that's the same driveway with the same background. You know what? I don't see that in the comments a lot. Like, oh wow, look, he didn't move. They didn't.
Right.
You know,
You know, when I watched it, I did not notice.
really? Oh, I thought that was the most noticeable thing. She doesn't look like she's enjoying herself. And then, because I don't want to kill her driving down the steps, and we'll have to do that in the basement too, where our steps is. Basically, I just pick her up on the ground and then walk backwards a couple steps to minimize your chance of getting killed. So you're pretty small. I think I can probably manhandle you pretty easy.
Alright.
If only you could hear anything. That was. See that? Well, that's where all the noise is coming from, right there. I'm pretty sure it was freezing outside, so the heat was on. I think she acted really well.
No, I think so too.
She looked pretty damn scared.
Yeah, you said the first act.
Oh yeah.
So definitely.
And I think I mentioned this in the other one. I definitely just should have cut her ankles loose. Why in the world? Or just picked her up again. Like, this is ridiculous. What was I thinking when I did this? See, this is the thing, like, and anyone who reads, like, my digital productions, they understand what a perfectionist I am, because the first one, it had so many problems with it, the writing, the picture quality, and, like, I resent it out to the people, like, 20 times, like, fixing it, because I wanted it to be just right. And, yeah, so, like, when you do make a movie, though, you can't do that, especially if you don't know what it looks like when you're making it. So, that's kind of, for me, like what we're doing Saturday, it's kind of like my chance to fix stuff, make it better. Yeah. And a real camera. I forgot, like, I actually forgot about a lot of this stuff that comes through here. Because, like, the beginning part, the part in the car, that's the part one, that's the most watched video that I have. So, typically when I end up going to the videos and checking out comments and whatnot, that's the part that I see. And this part is, there's like so little going on here that I don't. Well, it takes so like, you know. Is she trying to escape right now? Is she trying to get loose?
What's happening?
Is she
Adjusting
serious?
something.
I got like freaking guns in that bag. Like, where's the gun at? Like,
You have guns?
yeah, I have freaking guns in this bag. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
I got guns, and she's sitting there trying to get loose, and the bag is right in front.
Come on, Sasha. Play it cool until he leaves. You have to wait till he leaves. And then
Good
if-
idea you
and then-
have. That's a really good idea. Maybe in the next one he will leave.
So she has time to, you know,
To try.
make her escape. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get loose, but you're
No.
gonna get the try.
We'll see what happens.
See, this is a good camera angle. I thought.
Yes.
Now I just.
Again, I think you'd be really surprised how close that camera is to us. I think you'd be really surprised. A lot closer than that is.
Really?
A lot.
It's
Like, it's probably literally right next to the damn chair.
Congressman Brooks.
That's the way the GoPro works. I mean, it's cool, like, if you want to have multiple camera angles,
That's right.
He can
That's
tell.
your daughter.
yeah, who that was.
You were saying.
That could have just been any show from any episode of The Kidnapper's Corner. Could have been any scene from,
Anything.
basically,
Your dad's gonna verify him.
yeah.
You're taken care of. He's just fine.
I wish I knew what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
Or what
another
she
time.
wants.
He's okay.
The father wants to know this thing.
Yeah.
I'll send you what you need. I won't hurt her.
See, I can roast myself. I don't have any problem making fun of myself. I get my revenge on Saturday, so it's all good.
I'll get me what I need.
Oh,
Very good. You're in touch. You're okay. Relax. You're just fine.
he's-
Why dad never saw?
he did.
Oh, he did.
He wired me in, that's why I saw it on the computer. And you know what? I think that is actually my stock trading account. That actually is my brokerage account open because I was probably like actually doing stuff at the time I was filming. So there is like a money balance on there. If you can see, you can't see it from a distance. Like that, see that chart?
Yeah.
See that? That is, yeah, something.
Crooked politicians.
Funny.
Yeah.
No, they all lie, right?
You said
Oh,
I
I
can't
was-
multitask.
Did you hear what I was saying? I was making fun of her congressman father. I said they all lie, like politicians.
Yeah.
She's like, no, not my dad.
I'm gonna give him about 3 more minutes, then I'm gonna have to send him a message.
That mask though, why didn't I have? I think it ripped.
think
Like
that's a
these,
good
my
idea?
red one that I have, that I wore in the second video, the second production, it was ripped too.
What was that?
Yeah, and then I bought a whole handful of them when before I made that, like 'cause the other guy wore one too, and they're cheap, so I bought another one. And then this one I've been wearing for a year and a half, and it ripped.
Oh, nice.
Some of them are shit.
About the use, you know.
Well, those ones had no use. Like that's the thing. The red one, like, it was ripped like as soon as I put it on.
Well,
Um,
still hasn't paid.
Yeah, I thought the I thought the ransom video idea was pretty good. You can. That's a different camera. I don't think we need that camera. That's like an older camera, but it shoots decent quality. As for the video quality, it's probably not as good as the GoPro. It's just shot at a different zoom. Like if this was shot like a normal camera, didn't look so stretched, it wouldn't be bad. So I thought it was cool to like actually use the real camera and over there. Looks all like
Make it pay.
cheap,
Yeah.
like all homemade. And like the thing is with this is we didn't like retake it.
That's
There was
amazing.
this is it. Yeah. See this?
Go. Squirm. Keep squirming. Louder, louder.
See this?
I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh. You know, I've heard that Johnny Depp never watches any of his movies.
Really?
That he's never watched his own movies. I've heard that.
What is that?
I heard.
Like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I heard that he started watching What's Eating Gilbert Grape and had like a little emotional breakdown while he was watching it. I don't know if you know that movie or not.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it.
You should see that movie. It's really good. It's like a really like heartfelt, emotional movie. I think he. Yeah.
After that, he was done home with
Yeah.
watching. He's done very well.
Yeah. He's maybe.
He's doing good.
I mean, I don't sit and rewatch this work. Honestly, it's obviously, but then
Yeah.
again, this isn't. I had like the first girl, the girl that was working as the agent for the second girls. This was the only thing I had made at the time, like literally the only thing on the channel.
Yeah.
And she watched it and she was like, I couldn't stop watching it. I wanted to see what was going to happen to her. And like when she showed the girls, like, I wanted to know. And like I had originally released it in 4 parts. I don't know if you saw
Oh,
that.
no, I did not.
Well, I was stretching out like the only stuff I had. And so from March 14th was when part 1 was released. Oh, almost a year ago exactly. 2 years ago, I mean. And then over the next month, every week I released a part. And then when I got done with that, I released the full thing, which is this. And then when I got done with that, I released the full thing with the alternate ending, which is her living and sitting in the chair. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. That's the way it was supposed to. That's the way it was supposed to end.
Yeah. Sasha.
Yeah. It's okay. Her loss is everyone else's gain.
Exactly.
She was really nice though. I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about her. I mean, she was awesome through all of this. She never complained about anything. And like what's he saying? Oh, he's telling her he's taking her to the car and he's gonna release her. He's a liar.
You're a liar.
What a lying son of a bitch
He's
that
a
guy
liar.
is.
He's a liar. The one with the mask.
What do you guys think if someday Miss Samantha here was also wearing a mask? Maybe.
Could I be a bad guy? That is the
Is that
question.
face too pretty to be a bad guy?
What do you think?
That's why we have to mask it.
Only time will tell.
Of course, we have to film everything I do because we needed to draw it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I swear the script for this, if you even want to say there was a script, I don't know. And, you know...
A lot of rocking.
You know, from an actress's perspective, like, obviously, you know, with the bondage and everything, she has to do, like, go through some stuff, but she, the job's not too tough after that. She doesn't have to memorize any lines, really. She can't mess her lines up. You know, I mean, she doesn't.
Sounds good to me.
And again,
When
this right here, I told them, and I told you too, when
Yeah.
I set it, this just came to me, like I said, I went out to the back,
Yeah.
down to the barn, set the camera up, turned that ransom video video into an audio file, and just stuck it on top of this, just like music. Is there music going? No, because I couldn't stick 2
Right.
audio
No, but
files
I
on
mean
top
that
of each
sounded
other.
like it's
Yeah.
like the perfect setup for
I told her, I said, hold on a second, I could probably turn this off. Yeah, we're done with this.
Okay, church. And
Yeah, where we're going.
okay.
Yeah, so what was I saying?
You were saying something.
Oh yeah, like I said to you before, just in case she ever came back, in case we ever heard from her, I didn't throw a gunshot. Just in case, because I did have a thought in my mind actually after I made the second production with the two girls, like to do like some kind of time travel thing maybe, where they show up there. And like if I had Sasha back, like then I'd actually have her out on the ground there, and then before I go to kill her, the two new girls would show up and stop me, and she could like do a guest spot or whatnot.
Right.
I thought that was a decent idea,
Yeah.
but that's all gone. That was 2 years ago now, but that was just a thought I had. That's the kind of I don't know if I've ever done anything with time travel. I don't think I'd ever do anything with time travel, I should say, in my writing, but that's the kind of like cool storyline stuff I like to write.
Right.
So.
Bring it all together.
Yeah, it's cool. I've done some pretty creative stuff already, but yeah, working on that. I mean, I don't know how long it took to make all that. I want to say about 3 hours or so. And again, just two of us.
Right.
No third person with some experience like we have on Saturday.
Right.
And yeah, the communication is tough. I'm not gonna like.
With
I
her
mean,
in the thing?
yeah. I mean, like she was like legitimately gagged. Like she could not talk, and that's so, like kind of sucks when you're. I mean, that one piece of tape I put on right there. Like that's something like I'll go over with you too before we shoot, like that kind of acting stuff and like what that's all about. Like sometimes you put one on and it falls off or whatnot. You know, you get moisture around your face, it comes off. That was the same piece the whole time, and like legit, she could not make a comprehensible word like for probably 45, 50 minutes. Like legit. I mean, it was
like red and everything, and she finally took it off.
No,
Oh.
no. It the only way it would actually hurt you taking it if you like actually ripped it, which obviously I won't do to you unless you keep giving me an attitude. No.
I don't need my lips.
No. Force puts itself to sleep over and over. So yeah. No, there's nothing. No, it really doesn't cause any problems or anything like that. You should be totally fine.
Good.
If not, maybe include some hazard pay.
Yeah.
No, well, let's see. Between the time when we filmed from here to the camera person's house, obviously that'll be taken off once, and then you'll probably have it, because of the fact that we're leaving a set, you'll probably have it put on 3 times.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it. But yeah, maybe if it's necessary, like I'll have the laptop and you can, no, because you'll probably be cuffed too. Won't be able to type. That was the thing, like she couldn't type anything, she couldn't say anything. And well, I mean, I had like the ideas in the script, so I had to tell them to her, but if we try and communicate back and forth, like it's tougher.
Yeah.
And that's actually something I've talked about in other videos. Like there's 3 main type of gags that are used in the productions. And if you go back, the one you see in cartoons, that's called like OTM, over the mouth, or it's also called a detective gag because it was used in the serials like back in the 50s. That's just like if I take a piece of cloth and just tie it around your face. It's totally fake,
Right.
but you have to pretend it's real.
Right.
That makes it easy because then we can still talk.
Right.
And I think that's why they used it.
Okay.
But then as it went on, and people started like trying it out to see if it was real,
Right.
like they realized it was fake. So then like it kind of evolved, and now duct tape has become like the main one used since like the 90s. And I mean, it was around before then obviously, but more and more since the 90s because it's more real.
Right.
And it's more believable.
Okay.
Now, if it's put on properly at least.
Right.
But yeah, so it makes it tough, especially shooting an extended scene like that if a person doesn't have like a full script memorized.
Right.
But yeah, so anything you want to say to the fans? I know what she wants to say.
See y'all later. Or y'all can watch me later.
Yeah, and And
Tune in.
They will make sure they buy the full production with you. So
Yes. Good.
that's what we got.
When will this be?
This video,
Mm-hmm.
probably this weekend. But they won't know that till they see it.
Right.
They're already going to be watching it when they. I was thinking we would do. Maybe we could throw the live stream on if there's the internet's down, isn't it?
Yes.
Internet, yeah, it's okay. Some other time, because you'll definitely be working with me regularly.
Good.
You know, if not, you know, like I said, I have to have more characters than just the two main ones. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Understandable, yeah.
So.
Well, hopefully by tomorrow we'll have internet. So.
Yeah.
That's the cool
Well.
thing. Yes.
That's what we got.
That's wrap.
Thanks, guys.
That's wrap.
Yep. I'll let you know when we're ready
Sure.
to go, 'cause I edited all this beginning out. I fell asleep again as usual. Wow. This suit looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. It really
No, you're
does.
just changing it up.
It looks
He has
absurd.
other clothes.
Well, he said this will be a blooper at the end of the
There you go.
video. Oh,
I'm just
boy.
kidding.
Okay. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, this will be my first time on.
Samantha's first time on
Yes.
display. Okay, this is what it sees. Alright. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, you know what? Before you do that,
Uh-huh.
this is awesome with me wearing the suit. Here's my card.
Okay.
You want to tell them what it says? Not the phone number.
Okay. The Sticky Situation brand. Creating original damsel in distress crime fiction. YouTube.com.
Better so than my name.
The Kidnapper.
I have a professional card.
Oh no.
Maybe I'll
What?
upload it. Huh?
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'll upload a picture of the card without my phone number on it for them to see.
Are we recording?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
recording.
okay.
This is just I'll probably cut this at the end.
Right.
But okay. Okay,
Okay.
so we're ready to go.
Ready.
All right.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
And we'll begin a couple seconds after I say action.
Okay.
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 Action. Here we are.
Hi.
First of all, thanks guys.
That's wrap.
Oh.
There you go. And we're breaking things. We don't need the office anyway.
See, that's still running, so this will go in the blooper part.